Respect it, I mean, we network across the globe, cause it's a global market in case you didn't know. And since we all about information flow, let me be the first one to welcome you to Tech Zone with Paul Amadeus Lane. Let's talk tech, cause technology changing the game. It's all good in the hood, it's everywhere. Now let's get to the show, cause we live on air, yeah.
Welcome back to our second segment of the show. So happy to have you with me. You know, it's all about innovation. It's all about great topics, all about technology here on the Tech Zone. And I am so excited that you decided to stay with us. And I'd like to personally thank everyone. We're almost at 500 subscribers on our YouTube channel. We're growing, we're having fun with it, and it's all because of you and the great guests that we have. Remember in the beginning of the show, I talked about the different kind of innovation out there when it comes to our smart devices, especially when it comes to earphones, earpieces. I remember when I was in the technology field, had my own consumer electronics store. I remember everybody loved the headsets, and this was before the Bluetooth headsets came out. And I remember an AT&T rep, it was like 15 years ago, we had a discussion about the technology with Bluetooth, how you'd be able to let your phone down and not have these cords. It's been here for a while, folks. But how do we know what innovation is right for you and I? I came across this one company, and this innovation that they have is amazing. And what I like about it, too, is it's stylish. It's, you can be sharp when you wear it as well, too. So check out this video right here. Now, some of you who are watching on live stream and YouTube, you'll be able to check this out. But you're listening on the radio, just remember, go back, check out the video podcast on YouTube, and you can check out this video and see how awesome it is. Here it goes, and when we get back, we'll finish our discussion.
You're a trend-setting music lover. You know tech, and you won't settle for second best. Quality matters. That's why we made Helix, the world's first wearable with extractable Bluetooth earbuds. You believe in simplicity, and that form follows function. Helix earbuds offer unsurpassed sound quality, embedded in a discreet design. You're as bold as you are cosmopolitan. Helix matches any style, anywhere, with convenient technology for the modern world. Wirelessly listen to music and make calls on the go. We all have limits and boundaries, and sometimes it's difficult to be yourself. With Helix, you live by your own rules. Simply connect Helix to your smartphone and experience being set free from attachments. Helix is designed with you in mind, wherever your movements take you. Experience Helix. Fashion and function always on hand.
It's all about Helix here on the Tech Zone, and joining me right now, we have Angela Pan. Angela is the CEO and founder of Ashley Chloe Inc. Angela, how you doing?
Hi, Paul. Thanks for having me here.
Hey, it's my pleasure to have you with me, Angela. And Angela, that video was amazing, but we want to talk about a little more in depth about this wonderful piece of innovation. Now, what makes the Helix cuff stand out compared to the other headphones that's out there?
Well, what we're trying to do here is we resolve the problem of people having a tangled headphone. When we first come out with the product concept, we want people to carry this product with their daily uses. So we have go through a lot of design process and combining with the technology. Let me explain a bit further with what technology we have.
All right, please do.
The cuff is made out of chemical-resistant rubber materials because this is a wearable product. So it's important to choose the materials that is durable for everyday use and flexible for bending. The airbag compartment on the cuff is made out of steel with PVD coating on the surface. The steel provides a rigid structure to hold the earbuds inside of the housing. It also adds just the right amount of weight to deliver the premium user experience of wearing the helix cuff. And also the PVD coating provides a mirror gloss effect, which is an important aesthetic element for the design story. So with the helix cuff, we also have the noise reduction, which is can completely block out the noise when you having a call with your friends or when you have listening to music. And it is also water resistant. So we have gone through a lot of design process. We need to be very careful in terms of mechanical structure to fit in the circuit board and the battery to achieve the light effect and also meet the IPX5 water resistant standards.
And you know what, Angela, the one thing I really appreciate about this product is the fact that you're using it right now during the interview. And when you talk about noise cancellation, we can't hear any background noise. So this is a huge testament to the noise cancellation effect. And when it comes to that, and the consumer is asking about, what they want in a product, how important was that noise cancellation? Because I know how much it is for me personally, but how important is noise cancellation when you're either listening to music, when you're talking on the phone? How important is that?
I think that is extremely important. I think nowadays we're all very busy and we all want to be ourselves when we listen to the music, especially when we want to have a call with a business partner or with friends. I think noise cancellation definitely comes a big part in playing in the consumer technology and also in the audio space.
Awesome. It makes a whole lot of sense. And what are some other standout features of the Helix headset when it comes to the innovation that was involved? Some of the other features.
We are the first one come up with the wearable headphone with the unique concept that you can wear the headphone on your wrist, which is when you don't need to use the headphone, you can simply just put it back into this cuff and you can wear it as accessory. Now, remember, so this Helix cuff is also targeting both female and male market because we know that designing a unisex product is challenging, which is we need to fit with both female and male style. So we have gone through a lot of different design phases until we come up with the last one, which is we found this Helix cuff can both work for female and male, and also we come up with 6 different colors. Black, silver, black and white and champagne gold, white and silver, and 24 karat gold, which is our special edition. So all these colors go well with all different gender and also match with different persona.
Yes, it does, because we can coordinate. Because when I saw the different colors, I have a black one that was sent to me and that I'm doing a product review on, and I thought it was amazing. I mean, the look on it, I'm like, man, I can sport this. I can wear me a nice little bow tie with my Helix cuff on, and I can coordinate. And to do something like that, I think it's trend setting, Angela, because most of the time it's just like black. That's all. You can get a black one. But now when we look at all the colors, I think it's really, really cool. And you guys are definitely onto something. Now, are there any more features when it comes to the Helix out there when it came to the innovation that you like to talk about as well, too?
Yeah, sure. When we talk about technology processing, but as you can see, the housing here, it's a mirror polish effect. This is the most challenging part we have gone through. And also, none of the product or any consumer product in the market have actually used this technology on the product surface itself. With this innovation, we are able to make the product and the cup look premium and deliver the luxury experience. This will be one of the technology, including design process and manufacturing process we have been going through.
That's cool. That is awesome. Now, let's talk about the multi-point connectivity that this device can do, because that's really, really important. And then why don't you explain that to the audience out there on what that means?
Yeah, so the multiple point connectivity is an amazing feature, which just means when you wear the Helix cuff, we can pair two different devices at the same time. For example, if you pair the Helix Cup with your laptop when you're listening to the music and you have another incoming call coming in to your cell phone, it will automatically switch.
Wow. So we don't have to keep pairing it and doing the things that kind of make us upset when we're using multiple devices, right?
Exactly. You don't have to back and forth and worry about switching back and forth.
You know, you kind of mentioned too, and I think this is something that really needs to be, I guess, articulated a little bit further when it comes to the actual chords and how we get tied up in chords, and the fact that the Helix cups can eliminate that. Because I can tell you how many times I've ruined headsets, because of having cords. And then like when I put my Bluetooth headset down, how many times I've lost it. But with that Helix cuff, Angela, men like me, we won't lose our cuffs, because when we take off the headset, we can just put it back in the nice little area that you guys made for us, right?
Exactly. That's why we come up with this concept. You see, I've been going through my personal experience when I use a wire headphone. I take out the headphone from my pocket and bag, always need to take a minute to untangle it. It was such a painful experience. So we come up with this solution to help people to solve the problem of having a tangled headphone. You can easily just take it out from a cuff and put it back when you don't use it, and you carry it, and no one knows that it's a headphone until you open the housing and say, hey, people, look at this. It's a headphone inside the cuff. Whoa. So that is how you attract people.
Yeah, it's a big conversation starter, isn't it? I bet. Now, Angela, let's talk about the business side of it, because, when it comes to tech startup companies, there's some challenges at times, to get the company profitable and to really make some money. But your company has done something in the last 2 years, something amazing. You guys are actually to the point where you guys are profitable in the wearable headset market. And let's talk about that. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Building a company is definitely not easy. When we started this company, we want to make sure the company is profitable. So by looking at how to make your company and business can break even and profitable, definitely you need to understand the market. For us, we expand a team quickly, but also we expand a team steadily as well. When we build a team, we look at the quality, not the quantity. I would say that's one of the practice that we are praying within the company when we build a team, to make us can be as we are here today. And also, I think 2 years ago when we started this company, we looked at the product category. Wearable, it was a big trend 2-3 years ago. But as you can see, the market it's changed very fast, and consumer behavior is changing very fast. So what you can do when you, especially in a hardware company, and hardware, it takes about at least one and a half year and 2-3 years for product development cycle. That's why a lot of hardware company, when they launch the product they're struggling because the market has really changed once the market is ready. So forecasting the market trend is very important. When we started Helix Cup, we heard about, rumor iPhone 7 is going to cancel the headphone jack.
Yeah.
And definitely that will be a huge market, but you're not sure whether it's going to change, right? Because headphone jack has been in the market, and Apple have them for more than 100 years. Would you believe that they will change that? So,
yeah.
But it's really the key that you need to predict and forecast the trend and technology trend, whether this market will be changed. And what is changing, what I can see is the wireless market, the Bluetooth market. It's going to change people's daily life. That is how we started this concept, cut into the industry with the wireless and Bluetooth concept, but how we can bring the technology into the product. That is how we actually started the brand and the product, and to make the company as we are here today.
And that's awesome. You know, the fact that you can make it profitable, that's awesome. And just a couple more questions before we let you go. Let's talk about your personal entrepreneur journey, because I always like to find out, a person's journey behind the product. And why don't you share that with us?
Yes. I was born in a family. My father is also running his own business. Definitely, entrepreneur is not easy. It's extremely hard. You have to be very dedicated, very determined into what you're doing, very passionate about. If you want to make a big chunk of money, I would say definitely entrepreneur startup is not the life that you want. But it's really drives me until where we are today. It's I'm very passionate with working a group of talented people. So during my entrepreneur journey, it's my first company. Right now, I learned a lot of mistake from the past, but I think in my personal view, there's no failure or there's no I never give up, because I would say you learn from the past, but you need to learn and observe what you can do better for your next venture. And also, you have to be extremely dedicated, determined, because you definitely hear a lot of no for the people around you, but you have to believe yourself. Um, that is that is something I would say a big part in my life during my entrepreneurial journey.
Awesome, man. And the one thing I like about startup companies is you feel the love behind and the passion behind the product. Unfortunately, sometimes when these big corporations build things, it's all about just a numbers game and trying to get the product out there and figuring out later if it doesn't work or not. But we see with startup companies as yourself, it's like, you feel that passion, you feel that love, you feel that compassion of the consumer, because you are a consumer. Corporations are not a consumer. They are just a corporation. But as a startup company, as yourself, as the founder of it, we hear your articulation of the frustration you had in the wearable market, and you did something about it. And what you did was created this wonderful piece of innovation that can help us out. And where did you get your, I guess, your inspiration um, to be an innovation? When did you find out, hey, this is something I want to do? You talked about your father running his company, but where did you get that innovation inspiration from?
Well, I would say fundamentally the marriage of fashion and functional design to create a storage element for headphone simply didn't exist until we have this hidden cuff. That's how I started with this concept. Um, when we started with a business, and also we think of how we create a product which is you can improve people's life. Um, so that you'd have to think about what are the existing problems and what are people's needs and why they want to carry your product and what you can provide to them. So this is something, it's a core value when we created the product, and also when we design the product along the way, we think and put a lot of thoughts on whether people will actually use it every day and what we're going to try to solve the problem for them. And will people carry this product with the design and the fashion look, but how we can actually fulfill different people's needs, right? If we are in a fashion space. So that is something that how we actually gone through over the time.
Well said. So, how can one find out more information about this product?
Yeah, please check out our website, www.ashleycoe.com.
All right, www.ashleychloe.com. You look at the wonderful colors. You who watch it on our video stream. If not, remember you can check out the YouTube. And Angela, it's been awesome talking to you. And just one other question: where did you get the name Ashley Chloe from? Because I know your name is Angela, but Ashley Chloe, where'd you get Ashley Chloe from?
That's a good question. I want, since my first name start from letter with A, I want to have something with my with with something actually I can pass down to my next generation. So that's how I started with the company name actually start from the letters A, and also we are very data driven company. So as you can see, we're coming from technology background, and we are in the heart of Silicon Valley. So all the decision making, I would say, is based on a lot of data fetch. So when we think of the company name, we want to be fashionable and elegant. So we talk about what name it can be, to represent this brand image. At the same time, we did research. Surprisingly, actually, in Koi 20 and 30 years ago in the US, it was the most popular first name.
Wow.
So that is the exact demographic we want to start to targeting. So that's how we picked the name, Ashley Koi.
Awesome. Well, Angela, Pan, thank you so much for joining me. I continue to wish you much success. I'm looking forward to doing a product review on this product. I think it's amazing, and you have an awesome day. And come back and talk to us again, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for having me here again.
That was my pleasure. We thank Angela Pan for joining us, talking about the Helix cuff. We can coordinate, you guys. Say it with me, Sean. We can coordinate. We can coordinate. That's what we can do, Sean. And with this right here, with this Bluetooth headset, the Helix cuff. Make sure you definitely check them out. When we get back, you actors, you musicians, anyone in the entertainment field, you don't want to miss an innovation or a solution, a one-stop shop for everything on the web. Don't want to miss that coming up here on the Tech Zone. I am Paul Amadeus Lane. Don't forget, connect with me, paulonwheels.com, paulonwheels.com. You can connect with me all social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it, I'm there. Be back in 2 and 2 here on the Tech Zone.